Alright guys, Big Texan, gonna hit you back with one more video. Over the weekend, we had an awesome wrestling show for SICW. We did a fundraiser for the Belvo's Little Devils. That was Saturday night. A little hot, right before we started, but man, the weather changed for us and we had a good night of wrestling. And then Sunday, I had nothing planned, so we went on a little drive over into St. Louis. I love to go thrifting just for, old 80s toys or 90s toys. And the best, some of the best items you can find are actually in the thrift stores. So I went to one and, picked up, I'm just going to show you this. I picked up this little creature. It's like a cyclops. But this was from a Disney movie and a book. I remember reading the book when I was younger. See if I can remember. It's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Very cool little creature. I just picked him up. He looked odd and looked cool, so why not? So I picked him up, and my wife was with me, and she knows when we go there that we're, kind of looking for 80s toys or, of course, wrestling toys. And she happened to find me, such a cool thing. This is WWE Flashback Series. This was an Elite, and this is Razor Ramon, and they wanted $4.49 for this thing. This guy is cool, So it's Elite, so it's pretty man, I can't even say the word, but it's very posable. But I don't think I'm going to take him out of the box. I mean, to find this at a thrift store too, in the box, was amazing. And the price was just crazy. But I happened to look him up on eBay, and most of the prices that I'm seeing for this guy is around 60 bucks. So I have plenty of razors and Scott Halls in my collection. So I think this one, since the box is so neat and almost in perfect condition, and this particular box is very, not toyetic or anything like that, but it's displayable. I mean, you can clearly see the whole figure. So why take him out of the box? So I think I'm just gonna put him on the shelf with all these other boxes. Might have to move my Ninja Turtles guy, but I think we're gonna put him up next to Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels. But that was a very cool pickup, very cool find. About a couple miles down the road, there was an Ollie's, and I'm in on the hunt for that Outsiders 2-pack, and some people have been finding it at Ollie's. I have not found it at the one that's closer to my house, but since there was one where we were in St. Louis, we stopped. Didn't find it, so I'll be still on the hunt for it. But one thing I did pick up was another Stone Cold Steve Austin. The reason why I picked him up is just because of that shirt. It's the ones where his hands are above his heads and his arms are snakes. Now, very cool shirt. I think I had that shirt when not when I was growing up, when I was a young man, I had that shirt. And I actually think that shirt was actually on another Austin earlier on. Maybe in the Jack Specific era. Just unboxed another Austin on this channel like a day or two ago. But this is, it's WrestleMania, but I'm pretty sure this is a main event. So it's not like one of the high dollar expensive, wrestling figures. So why not just open them up? So one thing I like about the main events is they don't have those tie downs holding this figure in. So you can just pop him right out of that plastic cage. So this guy, swivels. His knee braces kind of get in the way for his legs. I don't know if his legs actually bend. They do bend a little bit. Ankles move. wrist, of course, elbow, arms, head. But that shirt was the reason why I bought it. You know, on the back of it, expect no mercy. You know, Stone Cold doesn't give out any mercy anyway. I have a lot of Stone Cold figures. First time recently with this shirt though. So I went ahead and picked them up. Kind of crazy they only had one knee brace. I mean, maybe he only had one knee brace when this shirt was out. Because the other two Stone Colds that I literally unboxed on this channel both had 2 knee braces on. But definitely a cool figure. I think I'm going to keep them. Even though I just opened 2 other Stone Colds. I mean, you can't go wrong with Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? Besides Hulk Hogan, he's the one that actually built the business. You know, Hogan started it. And of course, you know, everyone, you know, is talking about how Hogan passed away and showing all the love to Hogan, because I have much love for Hogan. You know, regardless of his outside of the wrestling stuff, Hulk Hogan will always be my childhood hero. But my young teen, early adulthood self, Stone Cold Steve Austin, was that hero or anti-hero, or however you want to call him. You know, it's the first one that, you know, people were related to about, you know, finally telling the boss to kiss their ass, you know. And, you know, I've had a lot of jobs in the past that I would have loved to tell that boss to kiss my ass. But, so he was my, like, teen, early 20s idol. I think he was a lot to, that to a lot of people. So if they come out with a cool looking Austin, cool looking shirt, or that new one that's supposed to come out with him and Bret Hart, hopefully it's a 2-pack. If it's not a 2-pack, it's based on that match that they had at WrestleMania, where they have, you know, they switch. Austin turns baby, Bret Hart turns heel. You know, what was the shirt that came out with that? Bloodstone. I had that shirt too. Very cool shirt. But hopefully he's posable, and like where Bret Hart can be putting him in a sharpshooter, and then the figure is supposed to have blood on his head. So I mean, if I get that, that will be the pose that he's posed in the case. But very quick video, just want to show you this one and show you the Scott Hall or the Razor Ramon. Two very cool pickups for my wrestling collection, and always on the lookout. You know, go to your Ollies, go to your Thrift. Well, maybe you shouldn't, because if you guys go, then I will lose the opportunity to see the stuff. Either way, you know, if you're a toy hunter, toy collector, I'm sure this is news that you've already known. If you like this kind of stuff, like I said before, please like, subscribe, and share. It's a kind of a twist from my normal wrestling videos, or even the wrestling podcast that I host every week. This is just a side shoot, just stuff that I love collecting. But like I said, if you like it, you know, please subscribe and share it so everyone can get it. But love you guys, and you guys have a good night. See ya.